And it's
Is
gonna
what
be
it is.
inevitable that they break.
The storage is worth it though.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be inevitable that they end up breaking, but you know, like I said yesterday, you just keep a hammer and some planks in the back, and you know, in a crate or something, you should be good.
Yeah. Alright, I want you to make a left turn here on this intersection.
All right. Holy shit, that's a big fucking house. Look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot of them around here. That used to be the house Kitty lived in.
Really?
Apparently.
Fucking hell. Owning a Bastille must have made good fucking money for her.
She'd been around the block once or twice, so
Oh, that's true.
probably been saving up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look like nobody's there.
There's a horse there.
There is a horse, but
Whose
no
house is that?
pitch. That is the Moretti's house.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Mm-hmm. There's two horses over there. Well, maybe they're around. Yeah, go to the end of the street and then go back up towards the telegraph station.
All right.
Actually, stop by the wagon rental here. I wanna get the price of this thing if we ever get asked about it.
Oh
Uh-oh,
shit.
don't block nobody.
I'm going straight.
Just stop. Just stop moving. Just stop moving. Let them pass.
They came out of nowhere. Holy shit.
All right, what are we going in here for?
I'm gonna turn around. So I was already going straight anyway. I think in the regular went through there anyway.
I don't know
Okay.
if these doors are gonna open for you.
No, I'll turn around.
You chewing on something?
Yeah. Got a bit of fucking thing that I'm just chewing on.
No, alright. He's always fucking gnawing on something. Did my stream F, by the way, guys?
Alright, it's through in that warehouse, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, right here. Just pull over next to the railroad. I just want to check the rental price for this wagon, in case some fucking nosy deputies ask about it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. It's a coach. Or no, it's one of these. What the hell is it? 125. I don't think that's the same one, though. I don't think this is a wagon that you can rent. Unless this one has 10. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Is that what this one looks like? I guess it is. 125. Right. Alright, I'm pretty sure the rent is 125 for one of these. They
Alright.
ask you.
Sounds good. So, are we picking up this delivery from the docks, or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll send him a telegram about where he wants to drop it off for me.
Alright.
Or meet us at.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like it's nothing illegal.
Yeah, I know. It's just stuff for the club, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're getting in a wagon.
Looks like.
I need to buy a new horse soon. Do I one, so I got more storage, and two, just and buy better horse. I've been looking at the some of the roadsters and the Foxtrotters and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
they're really fucking good horses, but some of them like a grand.
Yep, they get up there. You just pull over underneath the, a little bit past this light here.
Yeah.
That's good. Nope. Hey, Al.
Hey, how's it going there?
You seen is Sherry all around?
I don't think so. I think he's called it a night. But I'll let him know that you were looking for him for sure.
Yeah, okay. I thought we had planned on, grabbing the, lemons and pineapples from Guama from him tonight, but I guess if you want the better...
Yeah, I think something came up.
Oh, something may have came up.
He's head down.
Alright.
Stay
Well,
inside his hotel room for a bit.
alright, no worries. Well, take it easy, fellas.
No
Yeah,
worries,
good
no
one.
worries. Take care, Carlo.
Well, that sucks. Guess that ain't happening. What's he doing over there? Well, actually, let me check what time he sent that telegram. Very early today. Yeah, I can't do that. All good?
Yeah. Is it even? I mean, do we even need the wagon anymore then?
Not really. Yeah, just go put it in front of the boat.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll still be there if we ever need it later tonight.
Hopefully. I've noticed that if somebody, especially with the, the ones that you get given to you,
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that if you don't have somebody stay by them, the owners come back and
Then grab them.
repossess them. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Alright, we'll park it on the other side of the train tracks, yeah.
Yep. Is that a cooking pot right there? Fire?
I don't think you can cook on that one. Check.
Hmm. Nope.
Yeah, no. The only one I know about in the city is either in the slaughterhouse. Have you been there, by the way?
I delivered coal there, but the one that's
You
just
never been
outside of the
inside?
city.
Yeah, you ever been
No.
inside? We can take a
No.
walk through there. It's unique, I suppose. And then there's a smaller campfire back back kind of behind the Blue Pearl. Kinda.
Okay.
Oh, it's Miss Ivy. I'm gonna go say hello.
Oh.
Hello, Miss Hill.
Oh, howdy.
How's it going? Doing some more hunting?
Yeah, I was trying to see what kind of jobs are around here, but there's like a job for like 4 small gators for $100. I'm like, I could like shit that easily in the bayou.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. So, how you guys been?
Yeah, not too bad. Kind of a bit of a hangover after yesterday. Not literally, but know.
Yeah, I was there. I will say that now, but there was like 40 people there, and
Yeah,
the
a lot
dust
of
was
dust.
insane.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
yeah. So I ended up riding out because I'm like the only person I could see, or the only person I think that could see me through the dust and speak to me was the gentleman who was talking to the racers.
Oh, Adam. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he was the only one.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, I hate that people weren't able to enjoy it, but there'll be plenty more to come. So
Oh hell
plenty
yeah,
more chances for everybody to come by a race.
yeah. Have you guys also ever thought of canoe racing as well?
Um, I've acknowledged the idea. I haven't really put a whole lot of thought into it.
Because there's also a very massive group of people who like would love to do that because that used to be a thing back in the day as well. Is
Huh.
canoe racing. Like back here in Lemoyne, like people used to start, where the fuck is it? Right at the base by Caliga Hall, where the bait shop is, or actually no,
Yeah.
sorry, where the community center is above that,
Mm-hmm.
and they would go all the way up to where the fort is.
Oh, they go upriver. Wow.
Yeah, they would go upriver, because right where the fort is, you see how it kind of that little tiny road goes right over the water.
Let me take a look.
I don't know. I don't know what fort that is. I've never.
Oh.
The one up by Van Horn, that fort.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. That's there's a gold painting station that I use from time to time up that way.
Yeah, but right where that road is, right past it, that's where the rapids start hitting you.
Right.
So that's kind of like usually a finish line, and then the best one. I don't know if you guys ever did this, but I have. People would race from Bacchus Bridge, and you would ride down the waterfall. And then there's like 3 waterfalls you would ride down, and then right behind Valentine is where you would, or I think it might be Cumberland Falls, or right before that there's like a stop, and you would jump off before you like will plummet to your death.
Oh Jesus.
But it's adrenaline rush, I will say.
Yeah, it sounds like one. Raced. 3 waterfalls they're going down.
Oh yeah, I've done it before. It's a blast.
Ay ay ay. How far are the drops for that?
One of them is probably like for that where that pole is on the very top all the way down to bottom, and one is 3 times that size.
Oh.
And people survive that?
Yeah. I mean, hell, if you guys aren't, scared or anything like that, I could take you one of these days.
Oh Christ! Hey. Yeah, there ain't a whole lot that scares me, but I don't know if we're supposed to be testing God's will like that.
Well, like I said, that the waterfall one up by Wapiti has been done multiple times, and like competitions have been done there before.
Well, it's certainly something I'll take into account. One thing that I do tend to put an emphasis on with my events is maximum visibility of the race for spectators. So that might be a problem doing any type of race that is point to point, just because people can't really see a whole lot of it, and A, people like to bet on what they can watch, and B, there's a lot of potential for tomfoolery when it's a long distance to cover like that.
Yeah, well, that one, it's pretty much you have no choice but to go in the direction that the river is taking you. So.
Oh, I ain't talking about cutting corners or nothing. I'm talking about interference. Especially when there's a lot of money on the line, that people tend to get some ill will.
I did have an idea. I don't know what exactly you guys like. Is it just races that you wanna like partake in, or is it like competition wise?
So, Angela, have you talked to Miss Hill about Flampit?
Yes,
Yeah.
we spoke about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's really, honestly, it's anything that can be gambled on is what we do with the LGA.
Okay.
What tends to draw the most amount of people in are sporting events and things like that.
Well,
Besides the club and obviously, maybe we'll be doing some poker nights in the future or something like that. But anyways, yeah, what were you gonna
do
say?
you want me to say an idea that I had that I think that would actually hit off perfectly?
Maybe.
Lasso tag, but on boats, like on the steamboats. So have a team,
Wow.
yeah, and then have them so people can vote, and then they would have to lasso a person off. The moment you hit the water, that's it. You swim back to shore. So I was gonna try it as like one of like the competitions I usually do at the Rhodes Market, and have them like do it between the islands. So if someone does go off, they can like swim to shore quickly.
Yeah.
And then even the person who's steering the boat has to be able to like lasso, so it's pretty much the last man standing.
Mm-hmm.
Because lasso tag has been a thing here in the crossing for a while, but maybe up it a little bit, make it a little bit more entertaining.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Another good idea we could do. Well, do you know? Have you ever tried to, out on the sister ship, the sister Corrigan ship? Do you have to be on a boat to climb onto the on board to that ship?
And you
Okay.
have to know the certain path to get there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because it's not a straight shoot there. You have to. I know some people who know how to get there, but it's there's only one way, like a one-way path, unless you're gonna sink. So, but yeah, you have to have a
Really?
boat. Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, the rapids over there are insane.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, now you do.
Yeah.
No, now than later.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out when we do some kind of poker
Yeah.
event over there, and then everybody sinks before they even get on board.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I know one of my friends, Drew. He knows the right path to take, and I'm sure a lot of other people here in Saint Denis do as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because there have been poker tournaments done on that boat.
Yeah, I've heard.
Do you know the price of some of the tournament, like what those poker tables have?
I know it's a lot.
$10,000.
Oh my lord.
10,000,
Oh,
5,000. That boat there is one of the like most expensive places in the crossing that you could ever.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
there might. I think
Holy
there's
crap.
also there's two tables. There's the big gambling, and then there's a small gambling table on that boat.
Mm-hmm.
I think one is like 25 cents or 50 cents, and it goes up to $5. I think the other table.
For like blackjack.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know that it went that high. I thought it was more
Yeah.
around $1,000 or something, $2,000, something like that. But
No.
well, hey, I
it
know
was
that there's a
stupid.
lot of people around here who have that kind of money to throw around.
Oh yeah. I mean, I forget who it was, but at the Bastille here, last year somebody did a tournament for $10,000. Yeah. And I will say this: there are a lot of people who have even more than that in their bank account in the crossing. So.
Eesh.
hmm
Well, yeah. I tell you, if I had $10,000, I wouldn't be risking it all on one game. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know there was somebody. I was told, I can't remember their name, but they had 50K in their bank. So.
It's unbelievable.
Shit.
Yeah. I'm like, how do you like what? But then again, like I know people who go mining for like 5 hours straight, and I'm like, how do you have sanity left in your?
Yeah, a lot of patience there. Some of my cold painted trips, I can't do much more than 3 hours, and then I'm just like, I don't want to see a piece of gold again.
Oh, in other news, I don't know if you guys have heard. How long have you two been in the crossing for?
About a month and a half. Oh, for
Okay.
me, he's been a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah,
Oh,
maybe
cool,
like
weeks, okay.
2 weeks or so.
Have you ever heard of Taipan before?
Yes,
Okay, they are back. Just letting you know.
they are.
They are, yes. And Mr. Wei runs it. I don't know if they're still gonna run the gun store, but that was their like OG spots,
Yeah.
like their business, and they did mining trips as well. But he is a businessman. If you ever see him, you know, or you ever like hear his name or anything like that, I would say introduce yourselves to him.
Okay. Yeah,
He's
we'll make sure to
he's
do
a good
that.
person to have in your pocket. I'm gonna say that.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, if you ever hear or like if you ever see like a lot of movement in the gun store, then it's probably them.
I'll lay down.
Yeah, because I know. Do you know Kai and Gideon by any chance?
I know Gideon.
Okay.
I don't know if I know Kai.
Kai is the man that usually is with him. That has an eye patch over his eye.
If he was at the fight night on Sunday, then I probably saw him. Because Gideon was there.
Hmm.
I can't remember. But anyways, why do you bring them up?
My brain just kind of took a fart. I was gonna say something and then
It happens.
it does. But yeah, no, you definitely see you know, a bunch of people, you know, in the store. just ask if just say that Ivy wanted us to kind of introduce ourselves to to Wei if he's around.
Okay.
Because that's what I was gonna say. They said that Wei was last seen in Blackwater because he's been gone for a long time.
Right.
And he hasn't seen all like what we've done and like what the locals have done and whatnot. So.
Okay. Well, I will make sure to keep an eye on the gun store, see if I see anybody in there.
Yeah. And also another thing, I'm gonna start doing this when are you familiar with a man named Julius Bradshaw by any chance?
I've heard the name. I don't think I've ever met the guy.
Okay, he does trade. He's the only person that does trade with Gorma.
That is not true.
To the extent that he does.
Okay.
But he's also, I think he's a part of the council there. I'm not too sure on that. But he's pretty much how would I say it? He's known to everybody that he's like the main person. Like it's not like, hush hush, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Like they know him over there, and whatnot. But I'm going to start doing events, like ask him if we can start doing events over there, just to bring more people over there.
Yeah. Wow, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. So have you guys been to Gorma yet?
I have not.
Yeah, no.
So I'll let you know on the island there is poker tables.
Oh.
It's very nice. There's like this dock, how do I say it? It's like a giant dock that's like a bar. It has a poker table, and then there's also a giant fighting ring as well in Gorma.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's on a cliffside.
That's a little bit intimidating.
It's actually quite interesting. It's fenced in, of course. You're not gonna go like
Right.
into your
Nobody's just plummeting after they get whacked in the face.
Yeah. The only thing is though, when you go to Gorma, like you can't get your horse or anything like that. There's no bank.
Yeah.
But I know for me, like I want to do you can do some hunting there. There's no fishing, but there's some good ideas for games and stuff like that. If you guys ever find yourself there, just kind of give it a gander.
Yeah.
And
maybe.
make sure you guys have a tour guide before you start climbing the mountains.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah, because they're let's say it, they're kind of rickety planks that lead you up a mountain, and sometimes they get really slippery if you're not careful.
Uh-oh.
And you don't feel like plummeting 12
Hundreds of
stories.
feet.
Yeah, 12 stories, so
Yeesh.
ask me how I know.
I think I have an idea.
Yeah, but yeah, there's some really interesting ideas. Like I want to do a scavenger hunt there as well.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, there's and there's some secrets on the island as well.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys ever, need somebody to show you some things, myself, Miss Oni, there's tons of people who know that island like the back of their hand.
Yeah,
That'll
okay.
show you the ins and the outs.
Do you happen to know Mr. Bradshaw's pricing for things off the top of your head?
That I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah. I was speaking with Oni, and I wanted to speak with him because I haven't seen him in such a long time. I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Right.
So, but that's definitely something like I want to start suggesting to people that host events because Gorma is such like it's kind of like no man's land. There's not much like where it comes to like communication. Like there's no telegram station. You
Right.
can't have a horse. There is like a military on the island. But it's a tropical island. Like there is, and there are like locals to the island. So, just bringing people down there and bringing life back to it would be something nice to see.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely think that would be a great spot to host an event. Just
Mhm.
there's a lot more that I think would have to go into it. Obviously, just given the
Yeah.
transportation and
Mhm.
working with the locals over there and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I know with me, like the way like I would do it if somebody like I would take names down if somebody won something, then I would then of course come back to the crossing and then give them their their money here instead of there.
Right.
So, but that's pretty much everything and anything. And you both of you guys are coming right Sunday.
As of right
Yeah.
now, I'm planning on it. Yeah.
All right, and it's just you two, right? You guys don't have an extra or anything.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be us.
Okay.
We want to give other people the opportunity to make it too. So.
Okay. Yeah, there's about let me see. I have 25 spots, and I think oh god, I have 19 guests coming.
It's
And we're
happening
all
at
going
the
to-
community center, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna have
It's
19
gonna be
people.
crammed in there.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
All right.
Yeah. Well, originally we were gonna like the first time I had it, it was at the White Building here in Saint Denis, like the big mansion.
Oh,
But there's
okay.
two giant families that live out of there, and I'm not fucking.
Oh, really? I
you
thought what's her name? Kitty was living there for a while.
Kitty is it?
I thought she was.
The group that she was with was living there. I think that they might still do, and I know a gentleman named Josh Carter lived there with his group as well. But they're like English folks, so they're a little bit around earlier.
Right.
And then the Morettis used to live in there. They moved out, and now they're in the DiCenzo's mansion. So.
Yeah, I did see that.
So, but yeah, that was originally going to be the community center because I guess a while ago I know Romeo was. Have you guys met Romeo? Oni's fiance.
What's his last name?
Serrano.
I've gotten the telegrams from him, but we've never met face to face. He wanted to talk to me about the horse races, and I got back to him, and then never heard from him again.
Yeah, he kind of disappeared for a month. He was busy with some Halloween things.
Right.
And then I know he telegrammed me the other day because he's helping me with the certificates for the award ceremony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's pretty much the last time I heard from him. So I'm hoping he comes back around. But yeah, we're gonna have 19 people fitting in that small ass building. So.
Hey, more the merrier, right?
I will be having like some things for people that have like. There's gonna be like cigarettes, cigars. There's gonna be food and drinks and stuff like that. So.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And yeah, pretty much what usually happens is I usually go around in a circle, like start with myself and go around and be like, the person will, like just say like what they do for work, what they're trying to do something, all such and such, and that's pretty much like the main point, and then afterwards, it will just get to talking and whatnot.
Right, right.
So.
You have any talking points planned out yet, or
so
just kind of gonna be things people bring up?
Well, I'll be pointing out some things that haven't reached the paper yet. Like I'm going to be kind of like the bookkeeper. They're gonna be called. Oh my god, let me remember what they were called. I'm gonna start a thing called a delegate council.
Okay.
And the delegate is pretty much going to be like a mayor of a town, but without the title of a mayor because the law doesn't acknowledge that.
Right.
And pretty much a delegate is a person who